Hey guys, I am here to do the base for this week. We are May 10th through the 16th, and I am using a Park Hopper from SPC. Sorry about that jump. But I'm also using the Park Hopper foil bundle. This was released with the kit. So I ended up picking up both of the foil bundles. I think there was another like lavender hollow released with it. I know a lot of people use the lavender hollow with this kit, but I decided to go with the champagne lights, and I was like coming up to putting down the base for this week. I was a little like unsure if it was going to look okay. But I am so glad that I ended up choosing the champagne lights because I think it looks super nice, especially like on that charcoal like black color. So I mapped out where I wanted to put my full boxes, and I'm just putting those down currently. This is a shorter base because I ended up taking a lot of it out, because I don't put the glitter header overlays on camera, and I had like a couple box extenders that I was working on that were a little difficult. So you will see the box extenders are now up on Saturday and Sunday. I've been trying to use the method of like using something to line up where you put the glitter headers, but I don't know if I'm just like dumb, but it just doesn't really work that great for me. So I've just been trying my best. We are color blocking this week, so yay. Makes it so easy, and I love it. It is really aesthetically pleasing when the spread is all finished. So what else? I didn't have any questions because this is kind of last minute, and I'm sorry that my head is in the frame so much. Wow. I'm in a different filming position, so I guess I need to be more aware of my head placement. I just really love the way that this like kit turned out in the base. I was super pumped and ready to plan this because it just looked so good. I haven't used a Disney kit, I don't think, since I started planning again, so I ended up taking the tall box and using that to start layering the sidebar at the bottom this time, which I usually do a tall box on the top. So then same deal with the color blocking. I usually just take that fourth color and pull that to the sidebar. So I use like one of those like third boxes, and then I used like another patterned one, like the half box, I believe. Yeah. And then I put another glitter header, and I put the flat lay box that says I am always dreaming, or if I'm not dreaming, it's something Disney, but I wanted to put if I'm either at Disney or missing Disney. Okay. I didn't remember what it said. So, on the sidebar, I love using the like fancy header overlays because I think it's just fun and it pulls something in, and I love the way that they looked with the foil. Like it just pops so good. I didn't pull in any other overlays other than what was in the kit already, or in the wiggle. I immediately regret using that framed box because it cut the quote off, but it's fine. So I do like I like to use the framed boxes on people or like quotes and stuff. So I ended up using the frames on the two people and the stack of books, and I think that was a perfect decision. So I cut a full box overlay in half to put it on the tall girl. And then I will do the same like on the double box like usual. I think it looks way better when you just cut the box in half. Plus it saves boxes. I really love, I can't say it enough, the way that this base turned out. and I need to, my big head always in the frame. Can't do anything about it, I guess. So nothing else really to talk about. I will see you guys when I put down the plans. Okay, so I am back to fill in the plans for this week, and after careful consideration and talking with my best friend Shay, I am just going to chat through everything. If you guys have any questions about where anything is from, I always leave links down below, or you can leave a comment and let me know. Another great resource is, if you don't follow me on Instagram, definitely follow me over there, because I tag when I post the spread for the week. I tag the shops in the post. So we're just gonna get right into it. This was a really good week. You probably see a sneak of it on the sidebar, but I am just gonna start with Monday. Monday was finals for me, so I didn't do like a ton other than that. We are color blocking this week, so easy peasy. So first off, I am going to put a box for getting up early, which usually doesn't happen very often. And then my honey went like a deer and went and got me a tea while I was like prepping and doing finals and stuff. So for it, just gonna do probably, actually, let me see, 1, 2, 3. Yeah, we'll just do a little thing. And then he did some laundry as well. So I forgot to pull a sticker for that. I'm like, why is it so light? I didn't pull the laundry sticker. And then we'll just keep going and I'll do all the boxes. So like I said, that was finals day for me. So I worked on that. Then we just ended up getting McDonald's for dinner. Because it was easy. I was being lazy and I was drained from earlier in that day. So let me layer down here, but with this moon. And then I got some Happy Mail that day. I got like a ton, actually. Like, it seemed like it was funny because it seemed like everything came in at one time. Like, whoop, just all of it here. But then again, it didn't really help that I shopped so much. Okay. Which I guess we'll chat about school is, I am done for the semester. Unfortunately, I did not pass one class, but I was out of frame. I kind of knew that like earlier in the semester, and I was too late for the withdrawal deadline. So I didn't, unfortunately I didn't end up withdrawing properly. So just took the L, and I don't recommend it. Like, I'm not going to tell like somebody, but you know, extenuating circumstances. I kind of needed to pick and choose my battles to like, I guess I could have, I don't know, I probably could have done something differently, you know, maybe, but I just decided to do what I did. But I got an A, B, and a C. So that's funny. But works for me. I kept everything above a C, which that's my ultimate like goal, especially for like the program, is that I need to keep all my like grades above a C. Obviously for my own personal like pride reasons, like I want to do well, but also just to keep on the program requirements. So, and I went back and forth about whether I was going to take on a summer class, but I ultimately decided to just have a relaxing, enjoy my kids, enjoy my hubby, and just kind of relax a little bit. While it would have been better timeline wise to not take a break, but you know, I had a very rough first quarter of the year, so we're just going with it. All right, so then on to Tuesday. I am actually trying out something for the first time. How did I do this? Like I'm just confusing myself, I guess. Do I want it to open up? Okay. So I'm doing a half box extender. But I don't know which way. All right, I'm just gonna put it so it opens upwards, I guess. But anyways, I had to, like, I probably could have done a box extender on Tuesday because we had a date day and we had like adventure, but I decided against it to try out this like half box extender situation. So we're doing that instead. I like went to bed super early on Monday. I didn't mark it, but I did. And I was then up at like I think 3 a.m. And the funny part was my husband ended up too. So poor guy, but he was fine. And then I actually did some work on my application for my partnership program. I'm trying to decide what, because this box is still sticky. Like it would have been better off like doing a half box, but I need to put more than one thing on here, so frick. What do I do? I'm gonna do something kind of weird, random. But anyways, I was doing work on my application for the partnership program that they have for, because ultimately I would like to end with a bachelor's, so I have to, it's a partnership program that I would be doing. All right, perfect. It looks like it's white space, but we're faking it. We're faking white space here, people. Such a dork. But yeah, so I did that morning when I took advantage of being up super early. I did this totally wrong. because before, I guess I'll just do it out of order. Okay, so let me just put the stickers on this outside. I made it way more complicated than it needed to be. So for being up hella early, and then I'm just gonna put this computer for my application stuff. So we went and got breakfast at our one of our favorite places, First Watch. If you guys aren't familiar, it's like breakfast, brunch, and lunch only, and they have really good food. And started our date day. Actually started our date day with, it was supposed to be Starbucks cup release day. And I usually, like, if there's cups that I know that I want, I usually will, like, get up early and go for the releases. Well, we went and I'm like, why is there nobody here? I'm like, this is a bad sign. And it's like, oh, it's fine. The store finally opened, and then noticed that they did not get any cups. So I'm like, oh, this is great. So then, like, when we came back home, because we came back home for a little while before we went out, ended up going out and doing the other things, is that apparently this release only, like, Target stores and grocery stores ended up getting them, which was weird. And I just used this really cute Once More with Love duck because I thought it matched color-wise and I thought it was cute. So we did a little shopping over by where the restaurant was for breakfast, and then we went and got a tea. What do we do after? Oh, and then we got these cute, it was the first time for me, but with my husband, he used to DoorDash. He hasn't been recently, but it's this place locally. It's called Peace Love Little Donuts, and we went and picked up some of those, which they were delicious. Little mini donuts that you can customize your toppings. And my favorite had to have been it was the creme brulee one, which they actually torched it, like bruleed it right there. And it was so delicious. And then for the donuts, I'm just gonna put it in white space here. And then what else did we do? Oh, so after, I'm not going to mark my daughter's appointment that day, but she did have an appointment that day with her therapist, but we picked up her girlfriend and went to a mall to dress shop. And I thought it was going to be this long, exaggerated process because I don't know about you, but dress up shopping for a teenager, and especially, I will say this as a plus size woman, growing up a plus size woman, like, we had, I don't know if anybody remembers this probably makes me look so old, but like Deb and certain places had a juniors and a juniors plus section that had like trendy dresses, like prom dresses, homecoming dresses, stuff like that. But if you want to buy a plus size homecoming dress, prom dress, stuff like that, now you're not able to find it. And I think it's frustrating.
especially for, you know, my daughter. I don't want her to feel like she can't find something for her when we're out shopping. But we actually, on a whim, so easily found a dress that she liked. And it happened to have been on the clearance rack. We got it for $10. So we were so excited. But I follow this store at that mall, and they had posted, I was just looking at Instagram while she was changing, and they posted that they got a Squishmallow restock. So my husband, she wasn't done, so my husband's like, I'm gonna run down there and see what they have, and at least I can get a couple things while you guys are checking out, and you guys can just meet me there. Well, the second that I told my daughter and her friend, they ran. They left. They left me. So I paid for everything, and then we ended up going over there. So then we got Chick-fil-A for dinner, and I went home and went to bed early because I was so tired. So then Wednesday morning, I had to take my husband to work. On Wednesdays when he works, I take him because I watch my nephew. And honestly, if the weather was nice, I could just walk to my mom's, but forever lazy. And then after I took him to work, I had a little bit of a morning YouTube binge, and I placed an Old Navy order. So I'm trying to decide how I want to do this. 1, 2, 3. Okay, so I think I'm gonna do a half box. I've been liking the whole putting a half box and putting 2 things in it. I mean, sometimes it will look dumb, but then for watching my bub, I'm gonna put this fancy label. My nephew is just precious. He's the light of my life. His new thing, like, he was super obsessed with Bluey. I probably watched every episode of Bluey at least probably 4 times, and there's like a lot of episodes. But his new thing now is cars, and it's precious. He takes his cars, his Hot Wheel cars with him everywhere he goes, and he makes sure you know who everybody is. And it's just precious. And it was funny because I almost got myself in trouble because he's not allowed to take them outside. Like, if he wants to play outside, he has to play without his cars because they don't want him to lose them, because he cannot go to sleep without his cars. And I let him take them outside, and there was a car missing, and I thought I was gonna have to run to Walmart and just find that for him, but crisis averted. We were able to find them. So Wednesday, what did I do later Wednesday? I found out that I passed 2 of my classes, so I want to mark that in there. And then, oh, I got a lot of mail on Monday, but the hysterical thing was, one of these days, I don't know if it was this day or if it was Wednesday, but I walked out of my house and the mail was like ridiculously piled up in front of my door, and it made me look like a crazy person. But, you know, shopping, you know, what can I say? And then that night, we did get, I was craving wings for dinner. And the sad part is, like, looking back on this, I think they made me sick. Unfortunately. I love chicken wings, like, so much. But I've had, like, a bad experience lately. Like, I think, like, 2 out of 3 times that I've gotten chicken wings recently, I've gotten sick. Okay, so I don't know if I like the way that this looks. Like, usually I would put, let's try something else. Yeah, but like I said, I would normally, or I think 2 out of 3 times that I've gotten chicken wings recently, I got sick. Let's try this layering. Yes, because I'm gonna put some deco bits on that later. Okay, perfect. So it would help if I actually put the rest of my stickers. This little chicken wing sticker cracks me up. All right, so let's move to Thursday. Thursday I was sick, so I didn't do shit that day. I did, though, have to take my husband to work. Why did I? Oh, because I was fine in the morning. Like, maybe it wasn't the chicken wings. Like, maybe it was just a random, like, after the fact thing. But I was fine in the morning. I came home. Usually if I take him, it's super early in the morning. So I come back and I take a nap. And I surely did that this day. And I'm gonna layer again, because I've been loving this recently. And then I filmed my melting basket, which I totally failed filming this though, because I didn't go over any of the stuff that, like, didn't work out well for me. And I had been planning on doing that, and I did not. And then the yay exciting thing was I had, why these little gnats, God. I had an interview that day, so we will, I guess I'll start and discuss this story. So as you guys know, I'm very addicted to my teeth, and I adore the owners of the tea shop. I mean, they call them nutrition clubs. That, you know, I've always had a great time. I've always been treated very well anytime I go to any of the clubs, and particularly the one owner was super great when like it was like a snowstorm day or something, and he was about to close and just ended up making my order for me and my daughter and my dad before he left. So, you know, I mean, it's just very good person, like just good people, whatnot. So I had went in there the one day, and I'm a talker, and you know, I always talk to everyone and personable, whatever. And the next time I had went in there, the guy was like, well, do you want a job? And I was like, kind of like, oh, yeah, sure. And he was like, no, seriously, I could use somebody else. My assistant is kind of worn a little thin. She does stuff for all of the clubs, and I need somebody else to help her out and do what she does. You know, there wouldn't be any sales involved or stuff like that. You would just be inventorying, ordering, stuff like that. And I was like, oh, okay, well, yeah, if you decide if that's something you need or you want, definitely let me know. I'd be interested. I'm like, I don't need a job. I said, but I do really enjoy the atmosphere here and all the people here. So I would definitely jump at an opportunity to help you guys out. And, you know, I didn't really think much of it, you know, if he, like, I mean, it would be exciting, but whatnot. So he ended up getting in touch with me and saying, hey, me and so-and-so will be in the club on this day. Do you want to come in and you can interview, or you can talk to her and see about getting you set up, if that would work out. And I was like, yeah, I want to do that. So I went to the interview on Thursday, and it was more kind of like, it wasn't a very like formal interview process. It was more just, you know, how we had chat before. And she was kind of just asking me like a couple personal questions, you know, like more about me and work. And, you know, she still wanted to know like previous like experience and stuff like that, and just like about my work ethic and things. But it was a very comfortable conversation, and she was like, yeah, I would like to go forward with seeing if it would be something that you would work for you. We've had a couple other people that haven't worked out. So we're kind of, I don't know what the word you would say, but they're cautious in who they're going to bring in. And just want to make sure that everything's a good fit before they do any serious like things, like changes. So she was like, I don't really have anything that would work the rest of the weekend, but how about we meet up on Monday and we'll go from there. So it is the next week. It is Friday after that. We are going forward with it. So I have a job and I'm super excited. I love it so far. But it's going to be like a training process, a learning process to kind of get into the swing of things and start doing more things on my own. I'm trying to see if I'm going to need another box for this. I will be right back. Okay, sorry, I needed another half box extender. So Monday or Friday, we had Panera for breakfast because I was just really craving a bagel. So had that morning. And it was just like a lazy morning in bed, which I will never ever complain about. Never, never. I love these patterns of these. God, I need like a bone steak. I usually use washi, but it's fine. And then we did need to make sure that we got, it had been a long time since I actually like did like good grocery shopping. So I went ahead and did that, and then we got, shocker, surprisingly, a tea. Yes, people, I know. I'm just a special kind of crazy. But God is for my place of employment now. So let's see. And there's like, we're fully those people that will hop the different locations for a tea special or a shake special that we think is like really good. So I did this totally wrong. So I marked, there was an L3, it's a wax shop. There was a restock that day. So I marked that to make sure that I didn't miss out. Which I didn't, but it was instant. Like, I hate that like having to rush to get something. Like, I mean, I'm not about the just not about that life, I guess. So I'm gonna layer for my tea this little hexagon cutie. Okay, and then I also had nail appointment, which you guys will have noticed my nails by now. The eyesore of the video is that my nails were actually, this last set was just, it didn't really, like, I was having like lifting like a week into my set, and that usually happens when I'm getting like close to needing a fresh set or just to give my nails a break, whatever. So I put the stuff away from groceries, and I had a little accident with my nail, and it pretty much like just almost ripped the whole thing off. So I noticed that because I'm one of those people that I have a really hard time like with this, with one being gone. So I decided to, and this is, I'm not telling anybody you should do this, don't do this, people, but I popped them all off. So it's not a good thing to do. I don't approve of it, but you know, what you gonna do? Okay, so I'm gonna put this guy right here. Okay, so let's get my tea down. So he's probably, this video is gonna be so long, but it's just me chatting and relaxing and planning. I feel way less pressure, and I hope you guys maybe like this style a little more and will stick around for longer videos of me kind of just naturally talking about my week. Okay, so nail appointment. And then this was our weekend with the kiddos, and they actually got brought here this time. So I'm just putting the little thing with the heart. And there was also a Birdie's wax melt restock that day. So I'm also marking that as well. What do I want to use? I'm just gonna use the alarm clock, or I'm gonna use the money, because that's where all my money went. And then I got a little frustrated with my hubby. Oh, and I ripped the sticker. Okay, we'll just put it down anyways. I got a little frustrated with my hubby. And we'll mark that. And then we also did go to bed early that night. So I'm gonna mark that too. With the little bed. All right, so then I know this is out of order, but we did get pizza and watched a movie as well. So I'm just gonna put this little Bubble Bear cutie eating the pizza. All right, so then for Saturday and Sunday, these were both kind of eventful. So I did extenders there. First things first, on Saturday, we had muffins for breakfast, which were delicious. Where could you? So, first, and this day, I did spend quite a while getting my stepdaughter together and doing her hair, because poor thing, she has such long hair, and like it's easily, you can easily miss like the knots in the hair if you don't use like a finer comb. So sprayed a lot of detangler, and it took a while for me to like fully brush through her hair to get them ready. And then unfortunately these next two things I am not going to talk about. Just some family things that I don't want to share. And like honestly, it was just a rough day. That's all I'm kind of say. So we'll just put the stickers down. I was a little unsure about how this park hopper was going to look with the champagne lights, but I think it looks really cute. Like I like it. It's like a nice contrast. Like it looks really good with like the rich charcoal black. So then as well, the next couple things, same deal. But this was like all in all, with the things that occurred, it was a pretty good weekend. I'm very blessed for my beautiful family. All right, so then after those couple things, we together as a family, and this was super exciting for me. I'm such a dork, but Mackenzie loved, like grew up on the Barbie movies, and I am a huge fan of the Barbie movies. like a lot. Like, I love them so much. Like, they're so good. So I'm just gonna put on a little thing that we watched the Barbie movie. I would put it on a half box, but like, I don't have a ton of room. And then we got for dinner, oh, this was the yummiest dinner, like, that we've had in quite a while. It was difficult with our tiny kitchen, but we had really delicious, yummy burgers and corn and baked potato, and it was so good. And then after that, we went and got a sweet treat at our favorite ice cream place. It was the first time taking the kids for the summer, and then we came home. It was bath night. So I'm gonna layer. And then I just wanted to mark this because it was super cute that we had, I read the kitties a book before bed, and we were just kind of all sitting there as a family, and it was the cutest thing ever. So for Dairy Grove, yeah, so bad start to the day, ended up finishing decent. I like, it's so different. I've been pulling stickers off of this this little thing, and it's different, but it's so much easier. I have one, more room, and two, it's just nice to be able to like take it in and out and stuff and not have to like turn pages like I was in that reusable sticker book. So all right, so then for Sunday, again, it was a pretty busy day. We all slept in, like, for the most part. Like, it wasn't like super late, but or I mean, I slept in longer because my husband did get up, and him and Daniel played some games on the Switch. They like doing that together as a father-son thing. Then we went and picked up Kins. She had been at her dad's the previous night, so we went and picked her up. Then we stopped and got a tea before we started our adventure for the day, because we were having a Sunday fun day adventure. So we stopped there, and then we went to check out a playground that we had never been to before. And it wasn't like my favorite, like it wasn't like awesome. But we have some more that we're gonna try out this summer that we're excited for. And then before we dropped off the kids, we had a little bit of time between finishing up at the park and when they needed to be home. So I knew that my son is pretty stocked for summer clothes, but let's see, I gotta like 1, 2, 3. Sorry, I'm like trying to space this stuff out. I know my stepson is pretty well stocked on summer clothes, but I know my stepdaughter is not. One, because she has definitely grown, but so we wanted to do that. I think I'm gonna go a little out of order here. Actually, no, we'll just do it like this. Okay. Then let's just put down stickers before I get like ahead of myself. Yeah, but this was a perfect Sunday. The weather was gorgeous. The kids had fun at the park. Like I said, I'm excited to like check out some other cool, fun ones. Because there's like a lot like around here. There's this blog in our area that features like the best playgrounds. This is gonna drive me nuts. I am not putting that green one. That's just not gonna happen. I'm trying to find another color of that tea sticker. I'm like, no, it'll be fine because there's a little bit of green in the kit, but it's not close enough. Like, it looks weird. But then like that's like so blue. Oh, we'll deal. Life's decisions. Okay. Yeah, so the blog is like awesome because we're gonna try out some fun ones. They featured some really good ones, so we are excited. And then we dropped the kids off, which this time was exceptionally hard. Like, I think it was just because, you know, we had, I feel like a good family weekend, but the next time we see them, we will have them for a week and a half. So I'm very grateful for that. Okay, so the last part of Sunday, and then I promise we're almost done, guys. Such a long video. So after we dropped them off, we did get Panera. I was craving, again, something from Panera. I wanted the salad from Panera. I love the strawberry poppy seed chicken salad from Panera, and it is time for it. Then we went and got ice cream at my daughter's favorite place because she loves going to the one place and getting the Reese's sundae. Splitting our spoiling equally. And then I pulled stickers for this spread, actually, I think. So I was like ahead of the game, which never usually happens. And then I went to bed early. I've been on a strict going to bed early schedule, and I have loved it. For our ice cream, I just got this cute little winter one from, oh wait, Mayday, put it in the wrong spot. I got my salad sticker first. Then, yeah, so I pulled the stickers for this, like, oh, so long ago. I should have, what did I do? Okay, so this is the week all filled out. I'm obsessed. I really love the way that this turned out. My handwriting, give or take, I was a little shaky this week. But yeah, I love it. This kit was so beautiful. I love that I chose to use the champagne lights with it. Yeah, so if you guys like this, definitely leave a comment down below. If you guys haven't subbed already, definitely hit that sub button, and I will see you guys in my next plan with me. Bye.